Hello. Okay, so for our small groups today, you will need all of these items. So these are the pages that I copied for you. You don't have to print them because I know it print in color, but I couldn't think of a better way to do it. It would be totally okay to just recreate these pages in your journal. That would be fine. You also need this page, and then there are 3 pages with some cookies on them. You also need scissors, glue, and a pencil. Inside your journal, what I'd like you to do now is to gather, well, before you go to your journal, gather all your materials, and then in your journal, turn to the next available page, and I'd like you to trim the outside of this so that it fits directly into your book. And please cut out each one of these little cookies. They do not have to be trimmed perfectly. You could just cut them out like a bubble cut. You can make them into squares. I'm okay either way. Okay, so you're going to pause me now. You're going to either print these or recreate them inside your journal. You're going to cut this paper, trim it, and place it in your journal as well. And you're going to cut out each one of your circles. Capiche? Capiche. See you in a moment. Okay, so here I have my cards. They're all cut out. I am going to mix them up and then put them out on my desk so that I can see each one. Then I have each of my cards. So this is the letter E for and this is a hen. We have a clock displaying displaying short O. Umbrella, short U. Apple, short A. And igloo. Igloo. Okay, so we have each of these, and you should spread these out on your table as well. You can see that my space is a little small, so that's not really going to work. So what I'll do is I'll just have 2 here so that you can see them. Okay, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your circles, which mine are over here, and you're going to turn them over. Then you're going to look at the picture. Now, the trick is each of these is going to have a short vowel sound. So either a, I, or And when you're doing a game like this, there really isn't a wrong answer. If you can, like, for instance, this could be der. It could be drop, like how the rain is dropping. So it could be that. So I might put it in O, but it could also be wet. So I could put it in the E, and either of those would be absolutely correct. So what I do is I decide where the cookie goes. I put it down. So I actually use these in the classroom, so I'm not going to glue to them. But if you want to glue these down on, let's say you put this in your journal and you want to glue them down, you certainly can. And then what we do is we go to this page. This is our recording page, and we're going to record the word that we're looking at. So each of these words are going to be simple CVC words, consonant, vowel, consonant. Words that I would expect you to know how to spell just by hearing the 3 sounds, and there should be almost no trickery in there. So if this is in because I think this is wet, then what I would do is I could write the word wet, and then I could draw a picture, maybe, of a person standing in the rain. And you can see here that he's getting wet. Okay? So there are quite a few cookies. You could do quite a few of these if you wanted to. So let me do another one. Okay, so if you look at this to me looks like kick, because you could see the ball here, and then the shoe, and they even have a star. And I think the action is kick. K, I. It's that middle sound. I is I, like igloo. So then I could glue that there. And then here on my book, I would write down kick. K, I, K. Okay, sorry, it's blocked by the ladybug. Okay, and then maybe I would just draw a little picture of a kick. Trying to draw a ball, but it's not working. Hard to do. There we go. Nice little soccer ball. So we have kick. Here's my suggestion. There are two ways to do this. You could do a solid 20 minutes of going through the cookies or go through all the cookies. So that means that whichever comes first is the one way to do it. So you could go through all the cookies and then that's done, and maybe you do that in 30 minutes and that's fine. Or you could just set a timer for 20 minutes and go through 20 minutes worth of cookies, and if you don't finish, that's okay. That's exactly what we would have done in the classroom. Now, let's say that you fill up your whole line here with, let's say it maybe only fits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the eyes. You could write them on the cookie tray. You could just put all the cookies down. You can take this and extend it to wherever you need it to be. Okay? All right. Like I said, sometimes the pictures are a little confusing. So if you are struggling to pick out which one it is as well, as long as you don't do this to too many of them, you can also say, hey, I don't know what that picture is. I'm going to put it off the side and forget about it. That's fine with me too. All right, is there anything else that I am missing? Well, how about this one? Have fun.